grab my phone. Okay. All right. All right, guys. All right, guys. Okay. We won? Yes, we won. 1 by 10, to be exact. Hold on. Should I tell the people? Just tell the people over at Instagram where we're at. I do want to show you guys some. Todd McShay. Someone sent me this. Ruben sent me this. Todd McShay. I need to remember that. Here, let me tell the people where we're at. Here, I'll just take a picture there. Oop. There we go. I'm going to say going live. And I do need the link to this. What's the link to this? Here we go. There we go. All right. Actually, Clan, did you see Facel's recent video of Castle in his car? Just posted. Have you guys seen the Lilo and Stitch trailer? I don't even like Lilo and Stitch, but I have to say, it looked pretty good. Unfortunately, though, Lilo can't act. I don't know what it is about hiring bad kid actors. I feel like it happens way too often, man. Bad kid actors everywhere. New movie? Yeah. Castle about to cry? Huh? What are you guys talking about? Castle about to cry. Yo, what is the chat talking about? What do you guys mean? Castle's about to cry. They took Castle's tires. What? Wait, is this it? Okay, I'm assuming this is it. All right, let's see here. Yeah, Devin Vassell posted it.
Bitch, you ain't got no wheels.
Dang! 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 They took the whole tire off? You guys made it seem like somebody stole it. This is great. KJ the new Ginobili? In what way? What? Hold on, I'm gonna watch this again.
Bitch, you ain't got no wheels.
Yo. It's probably a joke. He probably was talking. Wait, what was the last? This is genuinely funny. What was the last rookie prank? Wait, did they prank Keldon? Who did they prank? I remember the Spurs filling a car full of popcorn. I don't know why I have this memory, but I do. Smoky. Hold on. Popcorn prank Spurs? Oh wait, maybe that wasn't the Spurs. Oh, it wasn't the Spurs. It was Jalen Tyson? Never mind. What, have the Spurs done anything like this before?
If your team and Cavaliers forget the
What
Tyson
the heck?
found
Oh
his
my
car
god.
packed, forgot the team's beloved donut. Couldn't resist documenting the prank.
Yo,
game.
I just want the
Tight-knit
video.
Cavs are.
Wait, did we do this? Was it Kel? I feel like we did do this. I have a memory of it, guys. I'm telling you. I know I'm not crazy. What if I type in Keldon rookie prank? Oh gosh, they're gonna. Giannis pranks the Rook. Okay, this is a video of Giannis doing the popcorn thing.
My car at the dealership right now.
Hold on. Here it is.
Hey, no, we not having the rookie. Damn, bro. Bro, how can you put so much popcorn in the car, bro? What you gotta say about this, bro?
My car at the dealership right now.
That's rough. I can't remember. Probably Jeremy or Vassell. I do not remember. I could be wrong though. I could just blatantly be wrong, and I'm thinking of other teams that have done it. You do love to see it though. you do love to see it. It's pretty awesome that they are hitting it off, and this just continuously happens. This happens all the time with Spurs players. Like, I don't think it's a matter of finding like the right personalities to fit together. Not necessarily. Just good guys, man. It's just good kids. For the most part, you get good, mature kids, you're gonna win more often than not, as far as them hitting it off and being together. Because a lot of teams aren't like this, right? Like, I think that this is something that we kind of take for granted. Like, oftentimes we're just like, oh man, isn't it just so fun that they're hitting it off? Every single Spurs, since social media became a thing. Oops, I didn't mean for it to play. The sound to play. Ever since social media has become a thing, our team has always hit it off. And I'm talking even back DeMar DeRozan. You know, when DeMar DeRozan was here, you know, you remember when they had that whole, like, went on Instagram Live and you could just tell everyone had chemistry. How funny it was that no one wanted to go talk to Pop. Like, I think they were going to say something to Pop, and someone was like, you say it. No, you say it. Like, it was their dad. Like, it was just funny. But yeah, it happens all the time that all these guys hit it off, no matter who you have, because we have a completely different team now, and they still hit it off. You know, Spurs do a really good job of making sure you get, like, good kids. You know, good kids. But yeah, you love to see it. That's funny. It's wholesome. It's kind of crazy, though, just to take his whole tires off. That's wild, bro. That gotta suck. Wait, I should judge this. I wasn't judging this. Who has the Cybertruck? I want to judge them. Cybertrucks are so ugly. They're so ugly. I hate them. Credit to the organization. Nah, for real. For real. Adrian, you are cringe. You are cringe, my friend. All right. Good stuff. Oh, man. Oh. Oh. Don't jump up here. Stay down there. Oh, Lord. That's some good stuff. I love when people come in here just to get blocked. That's crazy. That's crazy. He said Clan is a soft liberal. Check this out. Check this out. Watch this. Watch this. There we go. I'll never see you again. The cat is back. She's over there eating her food right now. Harrison Barnes or Mitch Cybertruck. Ugh. I don't get it. Have you ever seen when football players take a rookie out to dinner and make him pay the entire tab of over $100,000? Imagine paying for the entire offensive line of an NFL team. That would suck, bro. That would suck so bad. All right, so speaking of taking things for granted, someone sent me something. I want to show you something. All right, so speaking of taking things for granted, so shout out to Ruben for sending this to me. I do not normally check my Instagram messages. You got very lucky me coming across this, but he sent me this video, and it's about RC Buford, so I wanted to take a look at it. So let's see here. Oop. There we go. Let's listen.
In a conference with him and meet him on a train, and he said this, and this is the best thing I learned. So I go, this is awesome, RC. I really wanted to grab you and talk to you. Like, it's like I grab my notebook and I'm like, so tell me how you build a team. And he's like, what? Like what you were looking for in players? And he's like, I don't think that's it, Howie. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, well, it was always my dream to be a GM. Pop was an assistant coach. He gets promoted, and he's basically like, I want you to be a GM. I got to do this press conference. We're firing Bob Hill. And so we go upstairs, and I got all my notes. And I'm like, this is how we want to build a team. And Pop's like, all right. He's like, this is how we're going to do it. And he's like, I take my notebook. I go, what's the first thing? He goes, well, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to hire people that are really good at their jobs that we love being around, that are really good people. And I go, great, what's number 2? And he goes, that's it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And my heart stopped. And I went, that's it. That's it. Not that hard. Hire really good people you like being around who are good at their jobs. Boom. RCB.
Yeah, that's all it really takes. This is why I really do believe that, because like a lot of us worry when coaches come and go, right? Like we were worried about the shooting coach, the shot doctor, when he left. Obviously, we're all worried about Popovich leaving, but at the end of the day, it's a cultural thing that was established by Pop. But now now that they've seen so much success over the years, I just don't see it changing, right? Unless it would literally take the ownership to come in and just ruin everything, right? Like, because as it stands right now, from top down, it seems like every single person knows what they're doing. They're competent. And everyone that comes to San Antonio enjoy being around the people that they're working with. So that's super important. And I think that's the number one key. And this is why I start to cringe just a little bit when certain Spurs fans say, hey, let's bring in this guy. And it's like one of the most toxic players in the NBA, but he's talented. Oh, I wish we had him. Oh, I wish we had, this guy. And some of the people, I'm just like, I don't know if they really fit, right? Like at the time, I think a few years ago, a lot of fans wanted John Collins, which sure enough, super early in his career, everyone thought, oh my gosh, this guy should get quite a bit of money. But his attitudes coming into the NBA, I just didn't think he'll jail, right? I don't know if people will like enjoy necessarily being around him. The only player that we've had of recent that hasn't really been great to be around, it seems from what we've heard, is DeJounte. But even DeJounte Murray did a pretty decent job of being kind to his teammates. It was more like passive aggressive stuff. So just overall, just wanted to say this is great. This is awesome. Thank you for sending this to me, Ruben. And I think it also just puts things in perspective, right? It's not get too ahead of ourselves. Yes, the Spurs do need talent, and they're going to get that talent, right? But at the end of the day, we have a competent franchise. They all know what they're doing. It's a good place that a lot of players want to come to because of it. I know that we even heard Barnes actually telling Fox before Fox got here, like, dude, because they met, and he was like, dude, I think it was before a game, he was like, dude, you got to get to San Antonio. You got to get to San Antonio, because he was like, this culture here is awesome, right? So just want to throw that out there. I think that's something that's often overlooked, and when people start to say like, oh, we got a bad franchise because we're having a bad season, I think that's completely overblown, right? Completely overblown. We're going to be okay. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about this. Cool stuff though. But thank you, Ruben. If anyone else wants to send me anything, I'll be honest with you, Instagram probably isn't the best way. If you could send it to me over Twitter or tag me on Twitter, that's probably best, and I'll more than likely see it. If you tag me on Blue Sky, I'll definitely see it. But yeah, Twitter is probably your best bet right now if you want to send me anything. But yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's talk about Sochan's extension. Oh yeah, I haven't even talked about Sochan. It's like, you guys are telling me to talk about Sochan, but like, my tone hasn't changed. Whether statistically in a game it looks good or not, it hasn't changed. Sochan has been a pillar. He has been the most consistent player on this team when it comes to what he's going to bring every single night, right? And most of the time, it doesn't show up on the immediate stat sheet. It's the advanced analytics. I mean, one chatter a couple streams ago, I said Sochan is a top 10 defender in the NBA, and they just flat out said, how? That doesn't make sense. No, he's not. He's trash. And when you bring up all of the advanced analytics, the isolation defense, right? When you pay attention to how good he is in the pick and roll, you realize this is actually a really good player. It's just things that don't show up on the immediate stat sheet. So I'm not surprised by a good performance But I guess ha 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 to the haters, I guess. You know? I'm not that shocked when he has a good performance. But we can, I don't really want to talk about, we can talk about Sochan, but let's talk about here. Spurs, ESPN. I think he did a press conference, so I would rather watch that. So I'll keep this brief, like going over the game. Give me a second. Let's see here. Well, the first thing I see in today's stream is you talking about Sochan. I actually wasn't. We just did 2 segments early in this live stream. I didn't even talk about Sochan. R. Kelly has recorded 25 albums while incarcerated. That's great. I wonder if any of those songs are based on teenage girls like his other songs were. That guy needs to rock. The guy needs to rot. W.R. Kelly. I hope you're trolling. Man, it's crazy how bad it actually is. Like with the R. Kelly stuff, you know, back in the day, which obviously I was like a little kid, so my opinion on it wouldn't really matter. But a lot of adults around me, not my immediate family or anything, but like just adults in general, were just like, oh, it's not that big a deal. You know, like I thought, hey, it's not that big a deal, right? Because everyone was just like, yeah, R. Kelly's weird, but like he didn't do nothing too crazy. Just listen to Bump and Grind and shut up, right? But I watched that Surviving R. Kelly documentary to see how crazy the rabbit hole is. That guy is an absolute monster. Like, he should have been in prison a long time ago. He is, it's like you can't even go back and listen to any of his songs because a lot of those songs end up being based on kids that he was fooling with. Like, that's crazy, bro. Can't come in here and first thing I talk about is R. Kelly. Well, somebody said W.R. Kelly, so I had to at least respond to that. R. Kelly's a monster, bro. The absolute monster. I hope he stays in prison forever. It wasn't poorly. Yeah, even that was disgusting, bro. Oh my gosh. I think it was one of the like backup dancers described their relationship. It made me sick. Yeah, and the Age Ain't None But a Number song, he wrote that. Disgusting, bro. That dude was an absolute monster. Absolute monster. Nah, you good, Glenn. Just made me laugh. It's just crazy. Yeah, that dude's a monster, y'all. Okay. All right. Okay. So every single time I go over my boy, it's just the same thing over and over, right? Like, I'm not going to harp on it. I feel like I've given, if no one wants to listen at this point, whatever. I feel like I've given enough statistics, enough analytics to explain how good Jeremy Sochan actually is. Do I think that he'll be a superstar? No, I don't say that. And people that say you praise him too much, they think that I think that Sochan is going to be like the next Kawhi. I'm not Patrick Beverly, okay? I'm not thinking that way. But what I do think is that Sochan is going to be the next Sochan, right? Like he everything that he can bring, his versatility is going to be so helpful so helpful when you get to a playoff series. Like the things that he does, the dirty work, the defense, right? The pick and rolls, the easy finishes. Because in the playoffs, it gets harder, right? It gets tougher. Everyone talks about how defense gets better, right? Defense wins championships. Everyone says that. Well, let me tell you this: when you're in a playoff series, you need easy points. And Sochan being at the top of the league, top 3 in pick and roll finishes is a big deal. So it's just in the right environment, he's really going to shine, and everybody's going to say, I wouldn't give up Sochan for anybody, right? That's what's going to end up happening. But for now, it is what it is. And also Keldon tonight did pretty good. I don't want to focus in on this game too much, right? I just don't. I hope the Spurs can string some wins together. But there are a couple key points to this game that I think that we should talk about and be excited about, right? So first and foremost, we'll go over this game. We'll talk about today's sponsor, BetUS. So shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this segment, at least. After we go through that, I want to look at the post game, Sochan's post game, because he doesn't get that many of them. He didn't get that many of them. I wish you grew up watching Dennis Rodman Clan. Dude's game is so much alike. I've seen quite a bit of D-Rod footage. You're a rebounding monster. Okay, so let's go into. Funny enough, I probably mentioned this before, but they did an interview with Sochan, and they asked him "Hey, what do you think of the comparisons between you, Draymond, and Dennis Rodman?" And he flat out said, "I'm more talented offensively than those players." He didn't say it in a mean way. He was like, "Oh yeah, it's an honor, da da da." But yeah, I think I'm more talented offensively. You love to hear that. You love to hear stuff like that. Okay, so first and foremost, somehow, some way, the starting lineup worked. It worked for today. This is a rarity. This doesn't happen, and I have a few reasons why I think it worked. Number one, De'Aaron Fox played out of his absolute mind. 32 points, right? 11 assists, 9 rebounds. He almost had a triple-double, 30-point triple-double. So he was incredible himself. Fasale was aggressive all night. That's all you expect from him. That's all you need from him. Just be aggressive. If you miss your shots, you miss your shots. Don't get in your own head. Just be aggressive. For a while, Sochan wasn't in the game, which didn't make a lot of sense. As soon as Mitch Johnson started playing him more, the Spurs obviously, got it together, and they played much better because, he's a great defender. He does a lot of good things on the court. So just overall, he was really good. But yeah, just a good win. It's nothing really I can really say. You guys know how I feel about all these players. There's nothing that's changed since the last time we spoke to now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Bro, you don't have to keep beating the drum. You can't convert everyone. Why does he have to be all NBA to be an asset? Exactly. Sochan is an important Spur. Was he the best in that draft? No, but he fits. He wasn't the best in that draft, but I think the only player better than him in that draft was Jalen Williams. But I would say Jalen Williams is better than him offensively, but Sochan's better defensively. It'll be one of those things that in the future you wouldn't trade him for anybody. It's the same thing with everybody. It's just like, I'm not saying it'll be as great as Tony, right? But just like Tony Parker, there were point guards at points of his career that were better than him, and I don't think anybody would have traded Tony Parker for any of those point guards, right? Because you're winning. Everything is contextual. He fits the chemistry. It works. Why change it, right? And it'll be the same thing with Sochan. It'll be players that's better. But he fits so well that you just wouldn't do it. It's similar to the Warriors too with Draymond. They could have traded Draymond, but they didn't. Why? Because he's worked. Don't do anything crazy that when it's proven to work. Sochan is better than Banchero and Chet Holmgren? Heck no. When did I say that? I said, maybe you misunderstood me. I meant that came after him. That's what I meant. The guys that came after him was Jalen Duren. I feel like Sochan was the best player available, and the only player that ended up being better than him after him was Williams. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, no, heck no. What? Banchero's way better than Sochan. So is Chet. Oh, okay. Yeah. See, people think that I'm like, some people think I'm delusional. Like, I'm really not. Banchero is dope. Banchero's really good, y'all. Yeah, that's a star right there. Duren defensively. I think Sochan's better than Duren overall. I think you can get more usage out of Sochan. But they're looking really good, though. I'm not trying to dump on Duren, you know. But he's more of a rim runner. Anyways. All right, so overall, that's how I felt about the game. I mean, nothing to really break down. They did good. They played good, right? I saw a lot of people excited about just the future and what this is going to look like after. I'm happy that De'Aaron Fox is having a good game now because we need him to play out of his mind before his surgery, right? Because his surgery 17th, so it'll be on Monday. I know he said that he could or could not have it. Who knows? He's going to have it more than likely. Let's just be real. So I'm glad that he's playing well now. And we just want him to finish strong before that. Does anyone know how many more games we have for Steph Castle? Does anyone know? Actually, I can check. I'm just saying so he can get that Rookie of the Year. Here, we'll look at, I think it'd be just stats, right? Let's see. How many games have you played thus far? Oh, it's right here. See, 3 more. Next money. Okay, so we just need 3 more games. So just stay healthy, Castle. Finish up your 3 games, and we got Rookie of the Year, baby. We got Rookie of the Year. All right, so really quick. Big shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this segment. I clicked on the segment. Obviously, when you sign up, you just go through it and go to basketball. And I went to the segment that has Cooper Flag because I like to at least see updates on that. And the Spurs' chances, I think it's the same. Yeah, it ended up being the same. So if that's something you wanted to bet on, you just go over to Moneyline right here next to San Antonio Spurs. It'll have the risk versus the award or what you could win. So $10. If you just did $10, that's $100 that you could win right there. And then you hit place your bet and you're good to go. So they're giving us pretty decent chances to get them. The only teams that they're saying have a better shot than us seems to be the 76ers, Bulls, by a small margin, mind you. Raptors same as us. Hornets, Pelicans, Nets by a small margin, Jazz and Wizards. So they're giving the Spurs a pretty good shot. I think a big part of that is because we have the Hawks pick as well. So we'll see. We'll see what comes out of it. But anyways, if you guys are interested, head on over to BetUS. Use promo code YouTube150. You'll receive 150% bonus on your first deposit, 125% bonus on your second and third deposits, up to $2,000. But yes, use promo code YouTube150. Okay. I want to take a look at this. Where is it? My boy Sochan. They never ask him to do a press conference.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Right off the bat, the aura. Was that Carolina?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Were you there for the prank that they did?
Oh, Carolina. Oh wait, is she saying were you there for when they did the prank or when he reacted to the prank? I guess we didn't have the footage before. Yeah, the footage got Sochan in it. Hold on. So Sochan is in this footage of them taking Steph Castle. Yeah, he's right there. But wait, is this after the? I don't know. Maybe the footage wasn't out. It was probably his idea, honestly.
On Steph Castle in the parking lot? Were they?
Yeah, I was there. I had to see that. Yeah, that was hilarious. Castle was a little shocked, lost for words, but you know, it happens. It didn't happen to me, so.
How did y'all even pull it off? Like, who did that?
That's a good question. I don't even know. I know. I think Sandro was the main culprit for that, but I don't know how he did it. He was just like, I remember before the game, we were shooting. He was like, look, behind the bench, those guys are going to take Steph's wheels. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, just wait. And then it happened, so, yeah.
Dang, they just jacked him, bro. They just jacked him. That's messed up. That's funny.
Does Mama know people?
Yeah, he must. I don't know who he knows, but
He didn't even know who the guys were. Yo, this is, I don't know. That's kind of shady, bro.
some cool. Yeah, it might be the mafia. I don't know. You know, can't mess with Mamu like that.
Shady.
Do you like the team's response tonight after
Look at
the
those
loss the
guys.
other night?
They're gonna take care of Castle after the game. Like what?
Yeah, it's good. Again, I think the main thing is defensively. That was the main point for us. And I think we emphasized on that side, especially in the second half. Communication, being aggressive, knowing personnel, and we stuck to it. So yeah.
What do you guys have to do, like, when without Vic? Obviously it's a big deal, but how do you guys have to change things on that side of the ball, like schematically or technically, whatever?
I think we just have to really be together in those moments, especially without Vic. Sometimes he helps us, he saves us with his length. So again, I think it's a.
You're saying each, right? Muhammad said that's an expensive prank. 4 set tires cost probably around 300. It costs more than that, bro. Unless you're talking about one tire. Like one tire may cost you like 300. How much have you guys paid for a tire? The last tire I got, it was like $300. I think they're ripping you off with it, bro. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
About being more together, communicating, being loud, and again have to be aggressive, especially with the boards as well.
Do you think Fox is acclimating to the team and what he's going to be with you guys?
Yeah.
Any updates on Wemby? No. He's fine, I think. He went to the game the other day for Fox, the Kings game. So I guess he's doing okay. About 185 each. Woo.
Yeah, again, Fox is you can
I
already
think the
tell
most
he's
I paid
gonna be
was
special
300.
for this team. The way he plays, the speed, just the calmness as well with the speed, which you rarely see. I think he's gonna help a lot, and even like
That's cheap though. I don't know, man. $185 is still for a tire. I guess it is cheap, but ugh. I don't know. Spend it. It's just the worst feeling in the world having to spend money on your car like that. I don't know.
Personally with me, I think he sees me a lot, and we've connected a few times, so it's been great. So
Speaking of, I gotta get my oil changed.
He's been a wonderful addition to this team, and I think he's gonna be a big part of it too.
You can get a lot of games with Vic before Vic went out. How do you think that's going to look next year when Vic gets back?
No, I think it's gonna be again. I think both of those players are not selfish. They both want something more than just the accolades, the points or whatever it is. I think they both want to win. So again, having two big stars like that, I think they're gonna take turns and
Wait a minute. Did he just call? Okay, maybe I blanked out. Are we talking about Castle? Chat, did he just call Castle a star? We were talking about tires. I think I blanked out a little bit.
The points or whatever it is,
That's going to look next year.
Oh, Fox. Okay.
Accolades, the points
tripping.
or whatever it is. I think they both want to win. So again, having two big stars like that, I think
I was like, calling Castle a star is crazy.
they're gonna take turns, and maybe one game Fox is the leading scorer, maybe one game Vic is, but at the end of the day, I think if we're winning, I think that's the most important thing for everyone, and especially them two.
Keldon always plays with energy, Jeremy, but tonight it seemed like it was at another level.
Yeah.
That's kind of how he's been lately.
Yeah. Again,
Keldon always plays with a lot of energy. He's definitely seemed more down when he was getting ready to get traded though. Up to that deadline. That week or two leading up to that was rough. He looked really down.
KJ is the energy guy.
Bruh, Clan, you got to give it to KJ. I said he played with a lot of energy. Nothing changed. Nothing changed as far as how I feel about these players. Right? No, but he stepped it up recently. Yeah, he's played well. Defensively, it still ain't there, but if you perform well enough offensively, you know, it's fine. I've said this plenty of times, but the thing that worries me the most about Keldon isn't how many points he's capable of putting up in a game or how much energy he shows in the mid. The main thing that really worries me is when the game is close and it's a genuinely tough game late into a fourth quarter, or, you know, in the fourth quarter in general, and his tendencies might not pan out, right? Because his defense isn't that great, and then his tendencies of you know, having that tunnel vision going straight into the paint, it oftentimes looks pretty bad. He hustles on defense. He's just not good defensively. Like, he doesn't have good lateral quickness at all, you know. But he tries. It's not like he doesn't hustle. He does hustle. You're right. He's just not that good. And I don't think that's something that he can change at this point. Like, he lost a lot of weight, and I mean, defense has been the same.
Gonna bring that, you know, whether he's feeling not well or he's feeling well, and I think that's the blessing we have.
That's true.
As an organization.
Yeah, that's true. That contract is nice. That is true.
As, you know, the fans, to see that every day, just his, you know, effort and just his pride, I think it's amazing to see, and you know, it gets us going too. So again, you know, it's always gonna be energy with KJ, and again, he's been playing really well. And, you know, hopefully, you know, carries on like that.
You ever seen him have a bad day or be down for a whole day?
You know, again, I think we're all human. You know, KJ's always going to, you know, he's not always going to be like that. But I think for the most part, you know, he stays consistent with it. But again, we're all human. So we're all going to have, you know, some days where we're not feeling it. But yeah, again, you know, he's a blessing to have around.
Did you ever get pranked as a rookie?
No, I did not. Luckily, I did not.
You had good.
I think when he came in, who was on the team? Everyone was excited about Sochan. I don't even know who would have pranked Sochan. Yeah, no one would have really. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Luckily, I didn't. I don't know how I'd react. I'd probably do it back to him.
Jeremy, over the last year and a half, you've been everything from starting point guard to backup 5.
Yeah.
How have you, I guess, had the mentals to sort of go through all those kind of changes and everything over the last year and a half?
Yeah. Again, you know, I try to do everything for the team to, you know, win and be successful. You know, again, there's gonna be ups and downs with it. Some days it's gonna be great, some days it's not gonna be good, but at the end of the day, I think, you know, all those experience I have, whether it's playing the point guard, you know, backup center.
Oh, really? Hold on. What are you about to say? Are you literally about to say the same thing that I've been telling everybody forever? That the point guard experiment was actually good? That he actually looks better? That he can read the court a little bit better?
With it, some days it's gonna be great, some days it's not gonna be good, but at the end of the day, I think, you know, all those experience I have, whether it's playing the point guard, you know, backup center, you know, my natural position, the 4, or whatever it is, I think, you know, I can learn from everything, the good and the bad. And, you know, I still think I'm young, so again, I think it's, you know.
Man, I hate that he gets so much hate, because he's literally the only player that you can do that with. Like literally the only one. It's not like you can move Devin Vassell to the 5 and say, hey, you know, can you do a little bit there, and then move him back to the 2 and move him to the 1 and move him back to. You can't do that with him. It's not like you can do that with Castle. It's not like you can't do that with any player. He's the only player on the team that you can do that with. Maybe Wemby. I think you can do it with Wemby. Wemby can obviously runs 5, 4, 3. I don't know if you could you put Wemby at the 1? Yeah, you could put Wemby at the 1. Yeah, you could put Wemby at the 1. He will learn a lot. I don't think he'll be that great at it, just like Sochan wasn't that great at it. But, yeah. But he's the only one that you could reasonably do that and think, hey, this might pan out. Right? He learned so much from it. I'm glad that Pop is at least around the team now, you know, while everyone's super young. Wemby at the 1. I think you could put Wemby at the 1. It's not like he hasn't ran the offense before. You know, it's not going to be good. It's going to be bad. Or we can't really win that way if Wemby's running the 1 the whole game, but I think he could.
You know, just growing me and, you know, making me a complete player. So again, you know, I'm gonna do whatever, you know, is best for the team, and you know, hopefully stay on the court. Thank you. Have a good night.
Said hopefully stay on the court. He should be on the court. I don't know what the heck Mitch Johnson been thinking. George says the only thing that bothers me about KJ is the one missed pass, keeping the ball and overlooking that open teammate. He'll play hero ball sometimes. No offense, but he's no longer the number 1 option. Yeah. Well, you know, I hope nobody gets the impression that KJ does it out of selfishness or out of the idea that he's the number 1 option. This is literally just something he has been doing his whole career. I mean, go watch him. Go watch him at Kentucky. Like, he did the exact same thing. He's always had tunnel vision. It's something that's not going to go away, right? And the crazy thing about it is, like, that's his best quality, is being able to get into the paint one-on-one and out-muscle his opponent, right? And get in the basket. Like, that's his number 1 good trait. And when that's your number 1 trait, and you do that better than most people that's on the court at the time when you're out there, a lot of times he's the best person on the court to do that. I don't think it's selfishness. It's just he's done it for so long and he gets away with it so often, and he's capable of doing it and making it, that he just thinks that that's the best route to take, right? But unfortunately, teams end up honing in on it, and in the fourth quarter, it looks really bad sometimes. Too bad we don't have many other guys muscling their way to the bucket. Well, you know, it comes down to frame as well. I mean, I'm not somebody that thinks that you have to have a team full of people muscling their way to the bucket, right? Like, I don't necessarily think that's an easy shot, and I also think that that's something that can wear you down, you know. But if you have a go-to fadeaway, I mean, that's not worse. Or actually, no, it is. I think it is worse to go to the paint. I think it's better to take those. I think that you don't get worn out as much as you would if your go-to is literally barrel someone in the chest to get a point. But it's a psychological game as well, so sometimes it's a good thing to do that, keep the momentum going. But it can also kill momentum, right? If you're muscling in, not getting anything out of it, and it's basically a turnover, right? I don't know. I rambled long enough. You guys know how I feel about Sochan. He's awesome. He's great. Is he a superstar? No, but he is a really good player. Very important to our team. Yada yada yada. I don't think I have to emphasize that too much more. Shout out to BetUS for sponsoring this segment. All right, guys. So what we got coming up? What we got coming up? We got a game on Friday, so that should be fun, right? We should all enjoy that. We all should enjoy the game on Friday. Who do we play Friday again? Hornets? Okay. All right. I mean, are we excited about it or not really? What's been going on with the Hawks? Haven't been keeping up with them. One last Sochan comment. Go ask 29 teams if they want Sochan and see what they say. That's it. Okay, I'm going to throw this out there. I've heard that a lot of teams do want Sochan. That's all I'll say. I can't give like details. Let's just say this season, lots of teams want Sochan. Clan bro, can you say hi to my daughter Emmy? Hello, Emmy. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Your dad is cool. He's always in the chat. He's cool. Yeah, everyone can say hi. Everyone say hi to Emmy. Hawks own Kings Lakers pick. Even that pick is better than their own. That's crazy. It was Emmy. It's not Amy. It's Emmy. The Sochan debate segment officially the longest in Spurs clan history. I don't think it is a debate. Everyone's always quiet when he does well. It's only when the Spurs are losing that everyone has like something to say, something negative to say. I guess that's the nature of it, though. I've been debating whether or not I should get a second piercing for a while. I don't know. I really want to. I might do it. Anybody in the chat got piercings? How many piercings do you have? Because I got one on my left, one on my right, and a nose piercing, as you can probably see. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a second one on my right. I don't know. Is that a helix piercing? I mean the one at the top of your ear? I don't really want one there. I heard those things really hurt. Do they hurt? 2 piercings each ear. From teenage days. No tats though. Did it close up or you still wear earrings? I mean, a helix would be cool. It's just I don't know if I want that. Closed. I wear earrings all the time because I'm afraid that they'll close. Like I always got this one in. I think it's fully healed now though. This took forever to heal, bro. I got hoops jewelry still though. Oh, okay. I got mine professionally done. I didn't go to those like people go to those stores that are just staple it. I didn't do that. I don't have one piercing. It's actually pretty cool. I when I got my first one, I just went and got the left and the right together. I just said screw it. Do both of them at the same time. They're winning. That's what's up with the Hawks. I'm okay with staying in games and not winning. All I want is for the... Oh, don't worry. After Monday, the Spurs should be losing lots of games. Okay? We're going to be losing lots of games. The games are going to be quite entertaining because it's going to be Steph Castle and Sochan having to save the day, along with Keldon and Devin, obviously. But, yeah, just get ready, okay? We're going to lose plenty of games. Don't worry. If you're worried about the Spurs losing games, do not... They are going to lose them. Claire's in the mall with Pierce for free with any purchase. any mall in America. That is true. I don't like, because I think, at least this is what I heard. I could be wrong though. I heard that it takes longer to recover because of the staple, like because you're putting too much trauma on the ear. When you get it professionally done, you know, they do the needle slide through smoothly, put a piercing in while they're doing it, but when they like just staple your ear like that, it takes longer to recover, or you can have certain issues because of it. But I don't know, I say all that, but like at least my anecdotal evidence, everything is okay. Like my brother, he did that when he was a teenager, and my cousin did it too. I think he did it again. He used a staple again for a new piercing he just got. Yeah, piercings are cool. I've been thinking about getting another one. I just don't know. Taking care of an ear piercing can be some work. Yeah, definitely go to a professional. It's just so much better. It's so nicer. It's so nicer. Yeah, there's a professional one in my area. It's really nice. Somebody mentioned tattoos. Tattoos are really cool. I wouldn't know what to get. Like, there's nothing that I would really want to get. Like, maybe something Dragon Ball related, but like, I don't have to, you know? I'm not saying I would get tired of it. I think it would be pretty dope to like have one. Be like, oh, yeah, that's mine. You know, if I got one, it would be right here. Like, it would be on my shoulder, right here, and probably would stop. It wouldn't go all the way down. It'd probably be right here on my shoulder. Some really cool design. And I would also want it to go all out, so like, it would be really expensive. I tried to pierce my eyebrow, oh my goodness, before spring break, and the first layer was pierced. My eye watered, and I was blinded, so I had to stop. Man, if you can just save the money, just have someone else do it. Piercings aren't that expensive. Well, professionally it is. I think mine's was like $100 or $90 or something. But I got both ears pierced. I don't remember how much my nose one was. What you mean that's what they all say? Which part did I say? Old school hot safety pin will do the trick. Ugh, not my finest hour. Yeah, that sounds rough, man. That sounds really rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. Getting an ugly tattoo like DeJounte. Oh yeah, the ball. What was that? What was that? I think he fixed it, didn't he? Didn't he put something else on there? Or... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I were to get a tattoo, it would be a genuine, beautiful design. Like, it would be something crazy. I think the Ellie tattoo would be cool. You know, the Ellie tattoo from Last of Us? That's a cool tattoo to get. If anybody gets that, that's a cool one. But yeah, more than likely, if I ever, I mean, I won't, because I don't want a tattoo, but if I ever did, I would probably get a artist to design it, right, beforehand, and then bring it to the, you know, bring it there for them to do it. You would get addicted. Yeah, everyone says that. It's like you get one and then you want to get another. Yeah, Brittany, everyone says that. Do you have tattoos? Got a tattoo at a club in Cancun. Probably not the most sanitary environment, but I was young and on stuff. George, dude, what was going on with you, bro? What is going on? You tried to pierce your own eyebrow for spring break. You went to Cancun and got some random tattoo. What's going on, bro? Mike Tyson face tat or Kanye swastika? Choose one. Does Kanye have a swastika tattoo? I'm not surprised. Okay, I got a couple follow-up questions, Larry. Can I add to it? Like, the one of them is on the face. Where is the other one? And can I modify it later? Had a wild couple of years. I'm glad you made it out alive, man. You gotta slow down. But hey, enjoy your life, man. You only live once. Yes, the other is on your chest. No modifications? Don't answer crazy questions. Dude, it's like... Tyson's tattoo isn't a swastika, so that answers that. But, like... It's like I'm trying to weigh out, like, what would have the biggest impact on your life? No-win situation? But you can't modify it. Do I want to have to wear makeup on my face for my whole life? But also, do I want to look in the mirror at a swastika every day? Clan, come on. I know it's ugly, but you getting that Tyson tat? I feel like I would have to. Like... I guess... What could I put on my... I had to put some on my face every day, bro. For my whole life. With the tattoo on your chest, like, I can hide it. You can never take your shirt. I mean, why would I? I'd never have to do that. I never have to do that day to day. I don't have any, but I saw on a shoulder of a girl that had Japanese lady with a panda face as a hoodie. It was sick. I'm not sure if you can visualize it. It was artistically detailed and clean. Yeah, that's how I would have to do it. Don't try other people's tattoos. It has to be about you. Yeah. I can't answer this. I don't know. Because I would have to wear makeup every day, but I don't want a swastika on me. You know what? What would affect my day every day? Okay, I can't modify it, so you mean I can't get any more tattoos on it. But what I would do, maybe I would still get the one on my chest, because the one on my face is going to affect my day every day, right? Like every day. I'm not a professional athlete that you can just get away with it. So like, I would get the one on my chest, and then I would take a red permanent marker, and I would only have to mess around with it like every few days, right? And I would just draw a circle and a cross through it. So circle, cross through it. Can I do that? And you also didn't say how big it has to be. So maybe it could be like really tiny. And then I put a little circle, cross. Oh no. Thanks, Clan. I knew it. I knew it. I knew you would pick it. I knew you were so enthusiastic to pick that. You just couldn't wait to pick that one. You didn't even think about it. Yeah, I know. You said boss, in-law. Anyone sees that, it's over. Boss, in-laws, new friends invite you over to a swim party. Okay, I don't have people invite me to swim parties. Kiss that relationship goodbye, and the face tag is out in the open. What situations where people would have to see my chest? What situations in which they would have to see my chest? No one's gonna see it. And if and every day, like I said, I'll take a permanent red marker, circle around it, and cross through it. Like, I'm not about that. I'm not about that. All right. I don't like it. No, Clan, it's not fooling anyone if they see that marker. Yeah, well, the marker isn't going to look like a tat. I'll get one of those tattoos that don't last that long. You know what I'm saying? But they look real when you put them on. I'll just get one of those. And then I can have that on every 2 weeks and I just change it out. I'll do that. I'd rather do that than put makeup on my face every single day. I don't know. Maybe someday you'll need CPR. Oh my God, I'm screwed. Oh God, yeah. If I need, yeah, I'm done. I'm done, bro. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'll have the permanent or the semi-permanent tattoo. I have the semi-permanent tattoo on my chest, so people know. Like, they'll get it. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, man, this guy really, really hates Nazism. Like, he really hates it. Like." He hates it so much he got a tattoo with a red cross on. Like he's I hate it. You guys disgust me. Oh, the CPR comment wins. Yeah, I'm kind of done if I forget to put the semi-permanent marker on. That's a crazy question you asked. It's a good question though. Pretty funny. I'm gonna ask my girlfriend that when I talk to her. It'll be a sleeve like the bass from the bassist from Rage Against the Machine. Tim Comerford. See what he got. That's pretty cool. I want more though, you know? That is pretty sweet. Well, they said I can't modify it. I think that would be modifying it if I said I lost a life or a death bet, so I had to get this horrendous tattoo of a swastika. Like, that's a lot you have to put on there, and people were like, wow, all that just for a joke. Like, luckily though, I don't think a lot of people would do that, right? Like, you're not going to be able to go to a professional tattoo place and have them do that. I don't know how many places that do that. Yeah, more details. Well, is that's modifying? Well, I'm not. No, I guess that's not modifying it. That's just another tattoo. It's not on top of it or anything. Maybe if it like on my, so if that's on my right, on my left, say this disgusts me, and then with an arrow pointing to the one on the left. But yeah, a lot of places aren't gonna do it. Yeah, they're not gonna do that. I hope they wouldn't. somebody come in asking that. I hope they get shunned. You're not modifying the tattoo. You're just getting another tattoo. I guess you're right. Ooh, or no. Put it on the right, and then on the. Oh wait, this is right. No, put it on the left or whatever, and on the right have anti. Like if it's big, like anti, like a big anti, and then that, right? So it's like anti-Nazi, anti-fascist or whatever. Like that I think that would make it work. Anti that. But then it's also like, dude, you got a swastika on your chest. But it says anti blank. I think that's a good I think that'll be the move. Yeah. Meh? Wait, that's not good to say anti. I'm with stupid arrow towards swats. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, I'm with stupid. That works. That's worked. I'm with stupid. Yeah. I think the I'm with stupid works better. Yeah, the anti is gonna be pretty tough. Blah blah, we got to get some socialism in this country for sure. I have a friend who's a mercenary, and on his bicep it's written "Keep the demons at bay." It looks wild. He was a sniper in the military days. Oh gosh, he's like Punisher. Originally I want a bird tattooed on my chest, but it feel incomplete, so I put swastika under that bird. It's good, but I'm with stupid is better. No, I'm with stupid is way better. Yeah, I'm with stupid. That's perfect. I'm with stupid. But you still got a swastika on your chest. You still got it on your chest though, you know? That's great, but like you still it's just the face, guys. I can't. That's tough. The face is just something you can hide is just better. And something you can, because you can't do anything. A face tattoo is nothing I can do but just wear makeup every day on my face. Every day. Crazy. I'm gonna think about this tat all week now. I'm gonna ask other people. I'm gonna ask other people. I'm gonna ask my parents. See what they say. See what they'll say. It's a good question. Here, let me add this. All right, guys, I'm hopping off. I'll see you on Friday. I gotta get some rest. Gotta get up early. Everyone have a beautiful night. Great question from Larry. But yeah. Also, if you guys been playing Marvel Rivals at all, check this out. Rivals. tracker. Look at this. Actually, as you know, Captain America is my main. And if you type in Rivals Tracker, okay, this website is blocked, apparently. Here we go. You should go here. Go to PlayStation. So obviously your boy isn't in Eternity. I am Celestial 2, however. Actually, where do they have me now? Oh wait, that was me. Oh, that's me right there. Right now they got me, it says Celestial 3, but I'm Celestial 2, so I'm probably going up. They got me 189. I'm a top 200 Captain America player on PlayStation. Globally. And also, is it this one or this one? I think it's this one. I don't know what this one's based. Yeah, it's not this. Where's the other website? Is it this website? Top 200? Yes, sir. I think this one has me higher, though. I think this one might be just based on stats, or I don't quite know. All right, so this is a different one. It's changed PlayStation. Oh, wait. Is this Cap? I don't think this is Cap. No, this isn't Cap. Another one I saw had me in top 20, but I don't really know what that one was based on. I think it was stats. I don't know. But if you look up held my profile here, this hasn't been updated. Yeah, this hasn't been updated because I'm Celestial 2 now. But about a 50, I think I got a 53% win rate, which I mean is genuinely pretty good, I would say. Look at this. I was Diamond at the beginning of March. I was Diamond 1 at the beginning of March. Moved all the way up to Celestial. In a week and a half, it looks like. Because I was fluctuating between Grandmaster 3 and Diamond. So frustrating, so hard to get out of those ranks. Because people don't know how to play. Good stuff, though. How many total players? I don't know if we can keep up with that. I know Steam is easy. Marvel Rivals players, player count, PlayStation. I think it was like 100,000. Live player count, monthly player count. I don't know what this is based on. Daily average players. Nearly 400,000. But when I'm top 200, I'm top 200 amongst Captain America players. So that's a different amount than that. Solo? Yep. A solo queue. I've only had, I mean, I've had a few games, right, that I played with one other person, and then I had a few games where I played with 3 people. But majority of my games are solo queues. Like I just do it on my own, and I don't talk to anybody. I don't talk to anybody because they're so. What I've noticed is as soon as you jump in and everyone's talking, you probably lost that game. You don't make anybody better. Like, no one goes on there and is positive. Everybody that's in the group chat most of the time is negative or has something crazy to say. So it's best just to stay away from it. Like, only jump in it if you absolutely have to, or jump in it and just be that nice person, right? Say, hey, just point things out. You know, when you see something, Spider-Man on the top right, Magneto 1, you know. But don't jump on there thinking that you're gonna be productive. You're not. And people use the text chat anyways. But the games I win are usually the ones where nobody's talking, because everyone just has game sense and they just, you know, they play their favorite, not their favorite player, but players that they think that they're capable of winning with. It doesn't work. People switch. You just naturally do it, right? It's all right. Either way, that's phenomenal. You grinding, bro. It's so much fun. Same as Fortnite. As soon as you say something, guys are distracted and we lose. Yeah, you say stuff, and you don't make people perform better either. When you jump on there and say you suck, you need to switch, you're not doing well. It's like they might get it going, you know? And they fight before the match even starts. I mean, somebody was complaining about having a Jeff on the team, and I put in the chat, because they actually put in chat like, Jeff, please switch. And I was like, we have 3 healers, 3 supports. DPS Jeff might work here. And it did work. It worked just fine. If someone has the confidence enough in their Lord and Jeff, and they have the confidence enough to choose Jeff in a 3 support lineup, I say do it. And it worked for me anyways, because since I'm a Captain America player, you know, I'll switch to the thing if I have to. But I'm a Cap player, so like it worked for me because when I'm going to the back lines, there's a Jeff back there as well, like shooting at them and giving me easy heals, dropping some bubbles in the back line. Like, that's super beneficial. I don't know. I'm gonna try to. What I really want to do is see if I can get a team together that has me, Cap, either Thor or Groot, Magic. So we're 3 players. Well, actually, Magic is just fine. And then give me a 3 supports. 3 supports. One of which being Jeff and one being Luna, so they can have their team up. That'll be nasty. But you will have a really hard time shooting things out of the sky, so at that point, the Magic would have to switch. Well, maybe not. Jeff could probably hit it. Jeff could probably hit you out the sky. No Magneto? I don't really care for Magneto like that. Like, I don't know. A lot of Magneto players are pretty passive. Yeah, you got to work with someone that's familiar, that work in a good flow. Yeah. All right, I'm hopping off. Everyone have a good night. I will see you guys on Friday. Sorry for not being on the last couple days, but hey, the break was nice.